up, guys? This is Mr. Gaza here today in West Palm Beach. I'm here chilling with my cousin, Mr. Arctic Indian himself, the one and only, and my uncle, the one and only uncle, Uncle Derek.
The rally racer.
He is also a rally racer. Today, we are going to show you what the Arctic Indian, my cousin, is building with his rotary dream machine. Go ahead, Arctic.
Yeah, so what we have here is a 1980 12.8 original, never been rebuilt. I got about 160,000 miles on it, and a lot of people are probably wondering, oh, you get 160,000 miles of a rotary without it blowing up? Premix. I premixed the hell out of this engine, so it got good compression. So we're in the process of turbocharging it.
High volume.
So the setup that we're building is an Edelbrock turbo high compression setup. So we're using an 18 psi fuel pump, an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, and we're also using a T70 turbo with a .98 back hosing. It's a little on the small side, but I'm not really looking for max power. I'm only looking for like 300. And we're using a water-cooled turbo with twin water coolers. And the reason for that is we're trying to keep the hot section and the cool section neutral. So we have a lot of good stuff going on here, and stay tuned. Neil is gonna come and talk to you, tell you more about the setup.
Hey, cuz, I got a good question for you. A lot of people doubt the 12A for its reliability. Some say the rotary engine is like the worst thing you could ever drive. How would you say, on a scale of 1 to 10, is the 12A turbocharged? How reliable on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, in 1980, I think it was 80 or 81, they made a 12A turbo without the intercooler, and they were running approximately 10 pounds of boost, and they were lasting. They never blew up. We got some of those engines over here in America, and some of them is still running on the road. I mean, Puerto Ricans, you can find them with Puerto Rican people. They have them all over the place. So the 12A is more reliable than the 13B because it's a smaller engine, and it's just the parts are a tighter machine fit. So you can't turn the RPMs like the 13B, but it's more reliable.
Wow.
And
that is so nice.
I mean, it only come out with 100 horsepower, so with 10 pounds, you're looking at 150, 160. This is an engine with 160,000 miles, so if you get 160, that's plenty of power in a 1980 car with no sunroof.
Wow.
And this car don't weigh nothing. This is a 79. It's really light.
1979. Hey guys, right here we have a 1993 Mazda RX-7. My cousin is going to take the cover off, and he's also going to show you what he has done to this car. Mr. Arctic Indian, come on, unwrap. Uncle Derek. Woo! So nice.
This is another one of them special projects. All right, so this is supposed to be my next year project, but I started building some brackets. For anybody who have a third gen, you'll never see your engine compartment this empty. If your engine compartment is this empty, that means you're gonna probably go carburetor. So we have some of the goodies. I did some polishing on the water pump. We put a special fitting in here for the temperature sensor. So we put the fitting in for the temperature sensor for the Microtech. Because on this car we're gonna be running the Microtech.
But I see the intake is ported out.
I have the fuel injection throttle body for this. I'm gonna go grab that in a minute here and show you. And I also have the Microtech and some other stuff, but I'm trying to get that project finished first before I start on this project. And we also have Corolla.
Other projects going on. Too much projects.
A lot of projects going on. Every day is a project.
Every day is a project. So Uncle Derek, tell me, which one do you rather, which you favor, basically?
Well, I rather the Supra.
You rather the Supra?
I rather the Supra.
Oh, did somebody say a Supra? Yeah, well, the Supra has the 2JZ GE motor, and
It's a high compression.
high compression.
We also have a Supra that have a 2JZ GT, the high compression engine. So all of you guys who are going to turbocharge your distributor Lexus, you want to see this project because this is a success and it's been driving out for like 4 years. I haven't blown a head gasket.
Wow, that is so nice.
Plenty of power. The gearing is off, but plenty of power.
You know, a lot of people swear that the only way you can go is getting a GTE on a 2JZ.
No, don't ever buy that engine. That's too much money.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about the 2JZ GE motor, because there's some
Well, the good thing about the distributor 2JZ GE is that it doesn't cost as much and it's easier to turbocharge and it's just as reliable.
high compression.
Yes, it's high compression, but you might have to put like oil coolers but overall it's a better setup.
Yeah,
It's simple.
yeah.
You know, why spend $5,000 for something that you got to pump more boost into it to get it to work when you have the high compression engine? 5 pounds of boost on that is the equivalent of 10 pounds on any engine. So
Yeah.
we can show you. Neil is going to show you that next.
Wow.
We also got the old school.
I like the 93. Even though the 93 may, well, I think the 93 is scarce, more scarce than you have your 79 RX-7, because more people would buy these and wreck them and cut them up, but a lot of people don't see these. These are like the underdog, but they will eat you for breakfast if you're not careful with them. They're so light.
The 79 is a driver's delight. It's like operating a chainsaw. When you finish, you're gonna smell like fuel, oil, the tingling feeling in your hands from the knob. It's a beauty to drive.
Wow.
The 79 is like a gunship. It feels like you're going to war when you drive a 79. You drive an 83, it feels like you're driving a go-kart with a lot of power.
Wow. Very nice.
And that's the difference between the two, really. I mean, I prefer the 79 over the 1980, but then some people love the Supra.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. And as you can see, guys, my cousin and my uncle, they're sporting the new Gaza performance gear.
Gaza, gunshot.
As you can see on the arms, this is the Platinum Edition Gaza Performance Garage shirt I made for my cousin. This is the one I made for my uncle. It's a really nice shirt. You can go out with this, you can go to the restaurant, you can chill, feel good, because this is a dry fit shirt, you know. But anyway, listen, these projects that you have right here, cuz I love them. And I'm blown away with the size of the ports on this engine right here. God knows how much boost you can run on this one right here, man. But I just can't wait for you to get this this car all done. But the 79,
yeah, the 79, that's the cookie cruncher.
This is what I'm looking for right here.
I got some welding, some other stuff to do, but it should be together within a week
Wow, look at the size of it, that exhaust port. That's a 3.5 inch?
3 inch.
3 inch. Wow, and it can handle it. Electronic fuel management system. He has the, what do you have for the, it's a
Well, I had the fuel injection. I had the Summit Racing fuel injection system on it, but it wasn't seeing the boost. So I ended up taking it off and I went back to Edelbrock.
Nice.
So we're running carburetor turbo on this. And the trick with that is to get the carburetor as far away from the turbo as you can, so you don't get heat soak. Because these carburetors will boil inside the bowl when they get hot. So
Nice.
that's the problem we're trying to solve here. So hopefully we solve that problem. But apart from that,
All right. Hey guys, listen. I can't wait to take a look at this Supra. We're going to head over there right now and take a look at the GE Toyota Supra. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back again. We are also here standing in front of the holy grail of all cars. The car that made the scene in every country. Durability, speed, performance-wise, the Toyota Supra. Right here, Mr. Arctic Indian himself, my cousin. And alongside my uncle here, we're going to show you another car that my cousin had. This is his Supra.
this car has been turbocharged probably about 6-7 years now. It's a high compression turbo with no standalone. The only thing we done to this car was put bigger injectors in, fuel pressure regulator, fuel pump, and that's it. Manually set the distributor. You get a check engine light every time, but once you set it with the distributor, you're good to go. The problem all you Lexus guys out there that are turbochargers have it, the fuel pump gotta go. You need the Walbert 255. It's a must-have. Otherwise your fuel system ain't right. Number two, well, bigger injectors somewhat. You can get away with the stock, but you need the fuel pressure regulator. This is a must-have. I don't care if you use Aeromotive, Tamiya, whatever. You need a fuel pressure regulator on this engine to make it work.
Yes. Being that the fuel, you need the fuel on demand for the spark and the boost, correct?
No, what happened is at idle, you want like 40 psi. When you blow through that line, you want the fuel pressure to go up to like 60, 70 psi. It's adjustable, and you'll see the changes on your rich and lean gauge. When you start to play with that, your rich and lean gauge will change. And that's how we tune the high compression turbos with boost, rich and lean gauge, and fuel pressure. Because if the fuel pressure starts to drop off, you see the rich and lean start to run lean. And that's how you adjust the fuel pressure regulator. But
Wow.
I built this setup. This car have 200,000 miles on it. And it's not burning oil.
Wow. The 2JZ is legendary, man. It's built, it was just...
And this is a high compression. This is not... I didn't do anything to this apart from fuel pump and regulator.
Wow.
The timing, I set it manually because once you get the check engine light, you go in that safe mode. Wherever you lock it, that's where it stays. This is the barn find. This is an old school 1980 Toyota Corolla 1.8. So let's crank it up and see what you got under the hood.
Wow, sounds sweet. That one cammed out. Gotta have cams. Woo-wee!
So what we got here is a running 1.8 twin 45. Fuel pressure 6 psi. RX-7 double coils, RX-7 radiator, RX-7 AC compressor clutch.
Is it camped out?
Yeah, it's having a cam with 40-thou piston.
Do that again. Hold on, I want to hear this. Go through. Yeah, go. It sounds like you want to backfire, shoot a flame, man. Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow, this is nice. What year is this?
And we have an MSD.
MSD.
Look at that. Work in progress. This is a 1980 Toyota Corolla.
1980.
I got this on a trade for Supra. I traded like a 1988 Turbo Supra for this car. 15-inch Panasports.
A lot of people, a lot of young Thundercats, they really don't know what Panasports are.
No.
And the Panasport wheels they're English or they're American?
They're English. They're the original Panamanian racing wheels. That's how they started out.
Wow. Very nice. Wow, that's nice. How does it drive?
We got a pressure gauge in here. It drives good. Even have all the cars in there to drive it.
Wow. And you have a catch can too.
No, that's the radiator reservoir. You can't find parts for this car that much anymore, so we gotta improvise.
Gotta make parts. Yeah. Well, cuz, listen, man.
Yeah, so that's what we do at Arctic Indian. We find stuff and build it.
This is Arctic Indian. He is serious. He's got a passion for motorsports. He's also, what kind of mechanic are you, basically, that you have to back up what you do right here?
I'm an aviation mechanic and a rocket engineer.
Basically.
I work for SpaceX and some other aircraft companies around.
So this, my friends, is a garage that is packed with beautiful cars. One that's running, and I love it. I don't care about the rust, because rust is, to me right now, gives it the character of the car. It tells a story.
Imperfection.
It tells the story of the car. Panasport wheels. Today we had a good show. We had a barn find and many classic cars that a lot of guys wish they had on their collection.
Yes.
And look, we have Arctic Indian. Be sure to follow Arctic Indian on my YouTube channel, Gaza Performance Garage GPG444, and also on Instagram. And also, this is my uncle, Uncle Derek, the one that showed us how to work on cars, who introduced us to the cars, to the racing scene. This man right here, I give recognition for all that is happening right around us. He was the guy that would say, hey, let's go to Hialeah Speedway and watch the Demolition Derby. Let's go to Homestead Motorsports and go watch the cars race. This is my uncle right here. This is Uncle Derek, and I'm glad to have these guys on my video. And be sure to follow these guys, Arctic Indian, and thank you very much for your time. And also, if you're not a subscriber to the Gaza Performance Garage and the Arctic Indian, be sure, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, and I know you do, because I like it myself, just go ahead and hit the like button. For some reason, algorithms tend to follow the likes. Go ahead and hit the likes and make this video well known all around the world. Arctic Indian, my cousin, Uncle Derek. This is Mr. Gaza saying peace, love, and happiness.